Good evening. My name is Herb Stapleton. I'm the Special Agent in charge of the FBI in Indiana, and I'm here tonight to congratulate Detective Brian Brown of the Evansville Police Department on his award as the Officer of the Year. On behalf of the FBI, I had the privilege of nominating Detective Brown for this prestigious award, and I want to just say a few words about the reasons for his nomination, and then read the letter that we wrote in support of his nomination for this award. Detective Brown works some of the most difficult cases in the FBI in the child exploitation realm. Working child exploitation cases has to do with working with some of the most vulnerable victims and some of the most challenging cases that we see. And Detective Brown is a master at working with victims, and that's really the reason for our nomination of him for Officer of the Year. Not only does he do thorough investigations, not only does he work tirelessly to see that justice is done for these vulnerable victims, but he also knows how to do his work with compassion and understanding and caring for those who have suffered harm at the hands of these offenders.
Over the last 3 years, I've had the incredible opportunity to serve as an FBI task force officer. Throughout this period, I've been involved in investigating and supporting a wide range of state and federal crimes across the state of Indiana. These investigations have granted me access to invaluable resources and insights from law enforcement professionals throughout the Midwest. In every meeting, investigation, and training I attend, there's a reoccurring topic of discussion, and that is the exceptional work carried out by EPD FBI Task Force Officer Brian Brown. FBI special agents, FBI supervisors, and task force officers consistently take time to commend Detective Brown for his outstanding contributions and his remarkable dedication to work. Detective Brown is an invaluable asset to AIU, the FBI, and the entire department. As a dedicated task force officer in ICAC, his contributions have been nothing short of remarkable. In 2022, he successfully executed 93 subpoenas and 43 search warrants, resulting in the clearance of 56 cases. Among those, 20 have led to federal indictments, 1 state arrest, and 3 state juvenile arrests. Detective Brown's unwavering commitment to his work is evident in his consistent display of efficiency and effectiveness during investigations. His reliability and vast knowledge have made him an essential and respected member of the Adult Investigations Unit, the FBI, and the Evansville Police Department as a whole.
The Federal Bureau of Investigation would like to formally recognize Detective Brian Brown for his exceptional service as a full-time investigator on the Child Exploitation and Human Trafficking Task Force. This past year has brought an influx of cases specifically targeting adolescent males and financially motivated sextortion offenses. These cases require patience and a trauma-informed lens to navigate the sensitivities due to the typical heightened feelings of shame sometimes held by these victims. And this is where Detective Brown excels more than any other. Detective Brown is an asset when it comes to helping children feel comfortable to disclose abusive incidents and helping parents understand the totality of the circumstances and reduce the stigma that occurs sometimes around sextortion-based offenses. Detective Brown's expertise helps parents of victims understand the incidents from a broader perspective and sets them on a path of healing and recovery. Families of victims have repeatedly voiced their appreciation for Detective Brown's thorough investigative actions and his sensitivity towards victims. Detective Brown understands, appreciates, and utilizes a best practice multidisciplinary response to all crimes against children by ensuring families are connected to Victim Services Division resources. Detective Brown goes above and beyond for victims every single day, and his efforts are worthy of commendation. Brian, on behalf of the FBI, we couldn't appreciate the work that you do on behalf of child victims everywhere throughout Southern Indiana anymore, and this award is very well deserved. Congratulations, Brian.